all countries must respect equality of states and the right of people for self-determination. And they also mentioned the United Nations General Assembly resolutions, and this is clear that what they mean is the series of resolutions which they passed after the beginning of the special military operation, and which demand condemnation of Russia. Russia get out of Ukraine territory in 1991 borders. But there are other United Nations General Assembly resolutions which were not voted, but which were consensual. And among them is a declaration on principles of relations between states on the basis of the Charter. And it clearly says, by consensus, everybody must respect territorial integrity of states whose governments respect the right of people for self-determination, and because of that, represent the
Egypt and some other friends of Nigeria will surely come out as a nation because we are fighting a just cause. Even a little child on the street will tell you this. We shall never go back to Nigeria again. God's grace will surely emerge as a nation. And so, as far as this war continues, we'll fight to the last man.
The leader of the Biafran people is His Excellency Lieutenant Colonel Chukwuemeka Ojukwu.
Those hot days, the quickest, indeed the only thing we could do was to found a place where our fleeing compatriots could at least find an end to their flight. This is what Biafra is, the end of the journey for a persecuted, massacred, pursued people. We have made all attempts at a democratic resolution of this crisis. I have offered open elections, plebiscite. I have offered just an open carte blanche suggestion. Anybody who can find a democratic way of finding out the wishes of the people, let him suggest it and we will go for it.
Now, Nigerian government is getting confused over what is going on in Finland, pertaining to the man called the PM himself, the governor governing the United States of Biafra, even in the exile as they say. Now they are even saying that that is being detained, you know, is now in the custody. Some even put it is in prison. But whichever way Nigerian media like, let them put it. But the issue remains that he is the one governing the system continuously. If you listen to Ngozi Orabese, the acting PM currently now, you discover that yes, glory be to God, because the Finland government has finally said, okay, you are free. The door is open. 2 weeks, you can go and see him. Yes, and his legacy laying down is the platform that they are following. That means she have never digressed from the foundation or from the platform of the PM himself. And the PM himself is still on the ground, giving them the way to move. Because in every disciple, there is always a Judas. Are you getting it? And probably now there is a Judas that may collide with Nigeria to become a saboteur. Are you getting it? So now the woman coming in this angle now, because I am hearing people saying, Ngozi Arabese is dissolving the cabinet, trying to form her own. Good and fine. If there is any cabinet that have Judas among them, that Judas needs to deal with and remove, so that the cabinet need to have a thorough sanitization and have a thorough truth to where they are heading to. And glory be to God that the woman is well educated and well nurtured and trusted to say by the PM himself. Now she's moving from one country or the other. Today, currently, I can tell you vividly that she have an appointment to many countries, like over 50 countries. She have appointment to over 50 countries all over the world. She want to meet them. They have given her appointment to rehearse, to discuss on what is on the ground, on what is going on, and how the PM will completely have his freedom to address so many people that have already lost in their faith in the race. Are you getting it? So these things are the things that many do not know, but I want to air it today for our viewers, our brothers who are in the dark, to see themselves not being in the dark, let them be enlightened as well.
Why is this sudden disagreement now? We are seeing the issue of account coming, and Simon Ekpa is somewhere watching his loyalists, almost fighting over nothing. Will Simon Ekpa not be disappointed that these are the people, this is the reason why I am here where I am?
See, let me tell you, it's only a man that don't know how rain started beating him. And when it will end, it's a man that will see himself in that situation and become confused or be troubled. No. When Judas betrayed Jesus Christ, Christ was not troubled, neither did he shiver. He knew that he's going to play. So the issue there is this. Why all these things are playing, this conflict, misunderstanding is, I have heard it before, I want to point it out now. Number one is Igbo man ego over a woman. How can a woman telling me what to do? You know, it's not common among every Igbo man. It's not common. You get it? So I believe this is one of the problems. And number two problem is this. The PM himself did not have the quality time to address his cabinet before leaving them. Are you getting it? I believe this is another thing that play, because had it been that he addressed them properly and put things in order, these things wouldn't have come up now. Then thirdly, that the woman herself needed some people that will obey her, that can listen to her, that she herself can as well be trusted. And some of them among the other ones are claiming to be older than the woman, even in the system. I have been there before you. So why are you now? And the other point is this. Probably when appointing this woman as the next person before the prime minister, I believe it wasn't official. You understand me? It wasn't official. I believe this is a secret thing. And that is another thing that come to play. And that is why they are having this kind of issues. But I believe it will soon be dissolved.
But it means that Simon Ekpa actually trusted Dr.
Yes.
Because of antecedents.
See,
globally,
listen to me. Before you trust anything in the hand of somebody, you might have one way or the other have hope and trust and every doubt about that person before entrusting or commissioning anything to that person. You understand? So I believe that he trusted this woman. In one way or the other, he have tested the woman. He have seen the ability and the capability, the strength and the integrity of this woman before making such move. That's what I believe that makes him to do that. You know, but in every perfect move, there is always an atom of mistake. You understand? And I believe that mistake is what is causing this conflict between them now.
As the chief of staff, is she not in a position to take full charge and issue instructions based on how inconvenient? Because we know that at the end of the day, she will give account.
Yes, she have that, but based on what? The factors that I have explained. There is nothing you are doing, especially when it comes to official. When it comes officially, I don't think there should be any opposition as much. Because even if there is any opposition or opposition comes up, you will address it as the one that they listen to. You can easily address it than the person that are just coming up. You don't understand? Being a woman, for that matter. I am telling you as a typical Igbo man. You get it now? So, and that justice. So, but the PM should equally send a kind of message that will make the heart of the accountant, minister of finance, heart, and the rest of them that are finding it difficult to cooperate with this woman. He should talk to them, call them in order, and address issues like this.
If the Manipa eventually comes out and watch these things happen, who do you think he will blame?
As a good leader, first and foremost, he himself should look at his own part. As a leader, if we really want to play the role of a good leader, look at it in his own angle. Did I do it well? The decision, did I make it right? Because they themselves will air their own opinion and their grievances. Then they should look into it.
Hopefully it will be resolved.
Sure, it will be resolved easily because, and the way the women understand things, always different from the way men understand things and reason to one another. You know, it will easily resolve.
Okay, now we are seeing the foreign minister of Russia showing a form of statement of solidarity to Biafrans by recognizing that self-determination is necessary for countries who are seeking for self-determination. Is Russia actually supporting Simon Ekpa now?
Hello? That means ihe a na-eme enweghị isi. Because to be sincere, Putin happened to be one of the people that hate Nigeria. And he hate anything called Nigerian government. For one of his ministers,
current serving minister,
current serving minister, to come and speak about Biafra, approving it, and supporting it, it means that, you know, Putin somehow, for a time before now, has made a statement during the time of nnamdikanu. He was expecting when nnamdikanu was kidnapped, that maybe probably Igbos may rise up, a kind of let there be conflict. You know, somebody like him was interested at that time to come in. You don't understand? So, but the way it's going now, with what has happened, it shows that that interest is there. But he's waiting for the right thing, right step to be taken. He doesn't want to jump into the system. No wonder Donald Trump said, after making peace between Russia and Ukraine, the next place will be Africa and Nigeria. No wonder. So that means, yes, the Biafran agitation, the Biafran cry, the Biafran tears, the Biafran oppression and suppression, the people that matters are paying attention now.
Is it because the sanitization that's going around all over the world that make Russia to make that statement over people should be giving?
Let me give you a point. Before the sanitization or whatsoever you call it, they themselves that are Russia, they put in himself, you know the kind of person, he's a Mr. No Nonsense. It might have, because in Russia we have many Igbos, the Biafrans. It might have in one way or the other checkmate their records. Likewise in Germany, likewise in that Ukraine, despite that the fact that they have turned Ukraine into darkness, they are checkmating the Biafrans in the aspect of the whole earth war. How are they living? How are they doing? This set of people, what kind of life are they living? Are they good entrepreneurs? Which impact are they playing in every country or nation they find themselves? They are doing all these things and their investigations, and which I believe that that man, the current prime minister current one now, serving minister in Russia. Foreign minister serving now. I believe he himself have done this research that gave him the confidence of, no, you see these people, I recognize them. Even though the country called Nigeria did not recognize them, we and I myself, I recognize them. They are not troublesome people, they are peace-going people, and they are the people that contribute to the growth of economy of every nation they find themselves. These people need to be recognized and be appreciated for their good vision, good mindset.
With this kind of solidarity, Simon Ekpa, it's been alleged that Simon Ekpa is actually operating from underground, trying to make sure that solidarity gets global attention, and it's happening.
This is Brain man, Igbo man. They put it December 2nd, but it was announced November 29. That's his brain. And another thing is this. Let me know if Simon Ekpa is the one doing this or the Biafrans are doing this. Simon Ekpa was not in the convention. He did not even show. But the convention was, in fact, he beat the imagination of Nigeria and the people of the world. And now it's another strategy. Playing on the ground or the same issue to achieve the same goal. Ogeme Nigeria Vamnanya. Ogeme ha gini Vamnanya. Di no onye na ama ka mmeotu mmiri bidoro wee mawe ya agakwa na ama mgbe ọ ga-akwụsị. So no otu o si wee dị. Ọ ma ka o si wee kwado ọ gakwa na ama ka ọ ga-esi wee bie.
Do you think that Nigerian government is confused whether
they are in the state of, excuse me, they are already in the state of confusion because they don't actually know whom to follow, whom to meet, whom to kidnap, and whom to hold. They kidnap nnamdikanu, Simon Ekpa. They suspend the dialogue with Owazurike, settle Owazurike, nnamdikanu rise up. They use every chemical bomb to marginalize and to cause genocide in the southeast against Ojukwu. This one rise up for call Owazurike. Owazurike sideline, nnamdikanu. nnamdikanu kidnap Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa in detention now, or Rabueze. Even Rabueze now being kidnapped or being hanged, another person is coming up. It is a spirit on a faith. You can't stop it. Until I reach my home, until I reach my home, I will never ever stop my journey halfway. Until I reach my home, and that home is Biafra. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian.
Simon Ekpa get people that are lobbying for Biafra, and it is a plus. The way Simon Ekpa is going international, and it seems he's making this agitation a serious international issue by employing international lobbyists to make sure that Biafra is recognized at the world stage. Let's get a reaction.
Now, thank you for that wonderful question, the anchor of this good platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Simon Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Simon Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simon Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Ekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Ekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And when the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also
should the government, should the Nigerian government be worried about this?
Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe, a major tribe, to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Igbo man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said. He said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. We know it. I know it too. And that normal man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In any population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Agitation. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can can take that factor. What NFI did, or see that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It just come by 2027. The same thing the universe have tagged the votes for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue the trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the government and exit the country. And then the government now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the government is championing for the exit, we are saying the government is not serious. There are claims that the government is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will also catch up with you, then you will know why the government has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.